So this is Bhavna here again, and today we are Ma'am Krupa Mehta ji. So ma'am, how are you doing today?
Good, very good.
Okay, and how are things going in USA?
Yeah, it's good. It's wonderful. Like work culture and everything is very good over here.
Oh, I see. So,
Yeah.
for how long you are staying there?
It's been like more than 9 months. So I have
Okay.
completed 1 year probably in the month of June, July.
Okay. Any differences you have realized there from India?
So, it's like social connection is very less, but as compared
Okay.
to social connection in India, like I'm really missing that. But yeah,
Yeah.
over here, if you want to contribute towards work and all, it's very good because you will have time for yourself and then you
Yeah.
can like innovate new things.
Right.
So these are the things I'm doing right now.
So life is pretty easy there.
Pretty easy, yeah. You
Yeah.
have to manage everything by your own.
Okay.
So, all the time you have to engage by like time duration and time management is very important.
Yeah. So right.
So, managing time and then managing things as well, everything like groceries and all the stuff and everything. So, it's
So
like
are you missing Indian food?
yeah, I'm missing Indian food like street and all,
Yeah,
pani
street
puri and
food.
everything. But
Right,
like here we have option like we can prepare everything by the groceries and something
right.
food stuff. So yeah, missing Indian street food.
So, ma'am, your time is precious. We know that. So, without any delay, let's move towards how you started your academia journey and how it shaped transforming your perspective about entrepreneurship and marketing, etc.
Oh, very good question, Bhavna. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for asking. So,
Thank
after MBA, I have joined academic, and it's like pretty easy for me because conceptually I was clear, the textbook and all other stuff.
all
But
right.
at that time, I don't have any practical or industry experience.
Oh,
So after joining my academic career and handling placement, dealing with corporate and startup and entrepreneur, I will get to know about more towards practical and industrial experience. So now
okay.
I would say, like as a part of the academic journey, you have to adopt somewhat level of industrial experience so
Right.
that you can explore more and you can like explain more in terms of detail the all conceptual aspects of management.
Right. So, would you like to highlight some corporate names you have worked with?
Yes, I have worked with Asian Paints,
Okay,
Torrent Power, Varun Beverages,
that's great.
PepsiCo, Nestle, and Coca-Cola. So I have handled or like more than 150 companies at a time,
Oh,
and
great.
you need to be on toes all the time. And 24 by 7, it's like engagement because you have to deal with corporate, you have
Right,
to send
right,
email and handling interviews and everything. And meanwhile, you have to like prepare your students for interview, for personality development, grooming, and everything. So it's
right,
like very pretty challenging job for
right,
me.
right, right. So, what common challenges you face as a startup? Like you have worked with so many big industry players. So, what common challenges they face in the realm of marketing and entrepreneurship?
Yeah, very good question because challenges are the very much big gap in between industry and academic
Right.
nowadays. Even
Yeah.
in US as well, I am facing the same because
Okay.
if you are teaching your students all the time theoretical aspects and
Hmm.
then you are expecting that they want to perform in terms of the interview very good, that is like I believe it's impossible. So
Okay.
whether you have to change that academic process and might be they can learn all together practical aspects while doing internship and everything, and then you can send them for industry for interview and other stuff so they can perform more. And then
Yeah.
the education system is like focusing on grade and everything,
Right.
so it's not
Yeah.
like working anyhow.
Yeah, so you are telling to focus more on practical knowledge
Yes, more and
rather
more
than,
on practical
yeah,
knowledge and giving them task, the
rather
deadline.
than becoming a bookworm.
Yeah,
Right,
because over here it's like you have to, being a student, you have to follow the deadline, you have no
right.
option.
Yeah,
But in India, like as a professor, I also used to allow my students, like if you are late submission, then I'm okay with that because
right,
it's like we need to focus on grading and other stuff. We need to have that proof.
right,
A big challenge is like that gap is between all practical learning and rather than that focus on that practical learning and commitment towards
right.
work,
Yeah,
because now students are like within 6 months they are changing the job. That
yeah.
is very challenging for industry and for like college as well, those who are handling
Yeah,
placement.
and they expect as an entrepreneur, sometimes as a new beginner entrepreneur,
Yes,
they
because
expect prompt results also. They
yeah,
think it's
because
a
you know
glorious world of
they are
business.
not ready to accept the
Yeah,
challenges
challenges.
whatever
Right.
available into the market, and they
Yeah,
were in high demand. Like I have
yeah,
master degree and I can do anything,
yeah,
and I need to be have like more than 50,000 or 1 lakh as a salary, and then I want to perform and these that. So like rather than that, you
yeah.
have to create some platform which I'm creating right now
Right.
under
Great.
my like Dr. Mehta's Education Research Center and International Institute.
Oh,
So
great.
I'm creating that bridge for academic and
So
industry.
yeah, right. That's great. So I believe with mentors like you, mindset changes will happen.
Very much, very
Yeah.
much.
Okay. So what made you pursue MBA at this stage of this career, and how do you manage everything as a professor and as an academic researcher, mentor of startups?
Yeah. So it's like, as a part of the international trainer, if I
Yeah.
want to explore the same in USA and other countries, then I want to explore myself first. So that is
Right.
my learning attitude. So I want to learn something new from my professors as well, from my university in USA, and from other colleagues and students and all. And then I'm going to implement over here because,
That's
work culture,
yeah.
mindset is different. But
Yeah.
believe me, people are same, nothing is changed.
Yeah.
Like everything is same, but yeah, mindset, the communication, cross-culture behavior, everything is different. So
Okay.
need to cope up with that.
Yeah.
This exposure is like very much helping me.
Great. So it
Yeah.
sounds lovely, and I'm glad to hear
Thank
that
you.
you are creating such a platform. So about your book, Unlocking Consumer Choices, what it's all about, and what are some key aspects you have highlighted there?
Yeah, so after doing that research of 500 consumer, I have come up with that four key factor which is very much important while you are buying a private label brand from the private label customers and
Yeah.
consumers and the service providers. So it could be relevant to the service quality.
Okay.
You can focus on pricing.
Yeah.
You can focus on mindset of your customer and consumer, and then packaging as well, because now
Yeah.
time people are
Packaging
not
is very
focusing on,
essential.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, people are not focusing on quality and
Quality
quantity,
of,
but yeah,
yeah,
attractive packaging is very much
packaging.
required.
Yeah, sales well.
Yeah. So
Right.
over here, I am finding the same because, like, if you are going to a grocery store and they are focusing on the packaging and very much attractive, then I can, like, I'm ready to buy that product
Yeah.
and I'm ready to try as well. So
Right.
not focusing on quality and quantity, but yeah, main focus is your packaging and
Design.
branding strategy,
Right.
because you can have the example of Mama Earth.
Yeah, yeah,
So
Mama.
product is like very costly. It's
Yeah,
not at all effective, to be very honest. But still, people are ready to consume because packaging is very attractive.
right. And
Mm.
so, how do you help a startup crafting these type of marketing strategies?
Yeah, very good question, Bhavna. I really appreciate.
Thank
So
you.
it's like, I have developed that design thinking and innovation with personal branding.
Okay.
So it's like after doing like 15 years of research as a part of my academic journey, handling startup and entrepreneur, I have come up with this core area,
Yeah.
design thinking and innovation with personal branding. where I'm going to provide all marketing and branding strategy, because for branding it should be like trial and error for marketing strategy.
Right.
So, like designing that personal branding as well, which is very important as a part of being a startup or
Right.
entrepreneur. And along with that, you can provide your services so people
Right.
can create value. So ultimately, you have to create value, you have to create trust, you have to create your efficiency towards your commitment, and then you can do
Exactly.
wonders. You can create your own brand. So
Yeah.
likewise, I'm providing the knowledge and the experience and learning everything to my startup entrepreneur students. Even the
Right.
faculties and teachers are there and they are approaching me for that marketing and branding strategy. So I
Right.
am helping them as well to create their personal branding,
Great.
which is very important nowadays.
So what differences do you think there are between Indian startup ecosystem and the US startup ecosystem?
Yeah, for startup, if you can say in USA, it's like very good platform because
Yeah.
people are focusing, people are commitment,
Yeah.
and people
They
are
are,
focusing on
I think they
time.
are
Yeah.
more open to creativity and innovation.
Yes,
Yeah, from
creativity and innovation, and they are like, I have observed that they were focused on time, which is very important. If you are like
yeah,
telling them like we are meeting on 9 a.m., then sharp at 9 they are available.
yeah, that's
So they were
wonderful.
not having any
Yeah,
kind of the excuses, even though I can share my recent example. I have approached here Maryland Education Department. I
yeah,
sent them email like I have these all are the experience and these that.
yeah,
Immediately next day they called me and they explained like you can visit this website, you can visit the platform and these that, and then you will have that platform and you will have that benefit and
yeah.
everything. But in India, there is nobody who can explain such.
Right. So quick
So
response and support is there.
yeah.
Yeah,
Initially, I'm also facing that struggle, how to approach them, how to creating the platform and all that. But over here,
yeah,
there is a system which I would like to share with my audience
yeah,
because it's like initially you have to approach them through email. You can mention your contact detail in your email, and then immediately they will call you. They will
right,
confirm your problem or solution and everything. Again, they will send you the email, whatever the question, whatever the problem you are facing, and then they can close the inquiry. So it's like,
great.
systematic process is there
Yeah,
over here. And because of that, you are struggling a lot. You
yeah,
are you are not easily
exactly.
approachable.
Yeah, because here people get really late to launch their policies
Yes,
and to
yes.
implement their ideas.
Yeah. And they
Yeah,
are, and then after the like benefit, they are not at all available. But
right,
over
right.
here, I have observed like they are ready to explain everything, even
Yeah.
though for website and for other detail, they are waiting on call as well. Yeah, you can
Mhm.
go through this thing, and then I'm waiting. So it's
Right.
like approach is different, but yeah, they are really proactive.
Yeah. So, what are the emerging trends you have seen recently in the industries?
Yeah, see, big change is AI, artificial intelligence. So
Yeah.
now everything is like LinkedIn and everything is connected on
Yeah.
AI. So you can send them email and everything which is affiliated by AI. So you need to be very conscious about that because you are sending something which is copy from AI. They can easily like identify.
Right. Right.
So it's like AI trending, but yeah, somewhat level it's challenging as well.
Yeah. So, how do you perceive AI? Is it going to be a friend of human, or is it going to cut their jobs and capture their market?
I believe it's like going to be damage the brain of young people
Okay.
because they are not ready to think something differently.
Right.
They all the time focus on ChatGPT and other stuff, and then
Exactly.
they will get work done. So it's like they cannot think something differently.
And
So
even
creative thinking can be harmed.
yeah, and even if you have seen the Amazon management, they're also replacing the customer support with
Yes,
bots, and that's really damaging their business.
yes,
Yeah,
definitely. Because ultimately it's like technology. So
Yeah,
all the time you cannot rely or you can believe on it. After 5 years, trend is totally changed. It's all
right.
about relationship. It's all
All
about
about,
trust and
yeah,
branding. Nobody can rely on that social media only.
yeah. And human touch is mandatory.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely, 100%.
What kind of words of wisdom would you like to share with fellow entrepreneurs, mentors, or to startup ecosystem?
Yeah. So I want to focus on, 3R, that is redesign, renovate, and refocusing towards your vision.
Awesome.
Whatever times you are going to create, you can create your vision, you can create your objectives, you can create your own goals, so that nearby the future you cannot rely on your employer, company, organization,
Right.
and then you can take your own stand. Because somehow I also feel that if you are working somewhere, then
Yeah.
all the time you are like focus on like taking permission, and these all are the priorities and this that. So
Yeah.
somehow you cannot develop such confidence which you
Right.
can do by your own, right? So
Exactly.
once you are doing by yourself, then you can create the confidence, like I can do that.
Yeah.
So that
And
is what, like, being an entrepreneur, startup, students, everybody need to understand, focus on your skill, your knowledge, your education, qualification, experience, develop such skill set, and you can get the experience from industry at least for 2 years, not more than that.
yeah.
And then you can explore your own, and so that you can develop
Yeah.
such platform, whatever the platform is.
Right.
So that will help you.
And as a woman entrepreneur, what specialties or qualities you have seen in women entrepreneurs? Like some
Yeah.
approaches they do differently, some strategies they implement differently rather than men's.
Yeah, so I have seen both, like over here in USA, UK, Canada, and all, in
Yeah,
India as well. So, men is like having typical mentality in India,
yeah,
that, to be very honest, that women can not do anything. So they were
yeah,
like all the time focus on. But I am very glad to support my husband, my father, and my brother. They are helping me like anything. So that man category is different, but yeah, other men are like that. And
yeah,
then over here, it's like totally different approach. Men is like women can do anything.
yeah,
So they are ready to support women. They are ready to provide appreciation and everything. So over here, especially in terms of men, the approach is different.
yeah.
And they are ready to explore. They are ready to support you, guide you, and everything.
So
But
it's
India,
better there in terms of equality and freedom.
yes,
Yeah.
100%. And
Okay.
same equality and same platform, whatever you are doing.
Yeah.
So, and India, like if you are approaching man, like they are respecting and everything, but
Yeah, yeah.
still back of the mind perception is there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you can
woman,
sense
they
that
they
vibe.
will,
Yeah,
yeah, they can see you in different angle. But
right.
over here, whatever you are wearing and whatever you are doing, they
Yes.
really appreciate. They list further about your any stuff. But
Right,
yeah, in India, you can face that challenge.
right. So thank you so much for your
Yeah.
time today, ma'am. And I've got many things to learn from you, and I'm hoping that my audience will learn as well.
Sure, sure.
So, any upcoming projects or platforms you are coming up with future?
Yes, as I told you, I have designed that design thinking with innovation, with personal branding,
Great,
where I'm going to design all marketing, branding, and strategy towards startup students and entrepreneur, providing them career guidance and the placement opportunities as well,
great,
where they can like develop all practical aspects. So this kind of activity I am doing, and I have launched that program, and ready to provide the practical learning to
great.
all the audience.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye. Take care.
Take care.
Thank you, all of you, those who are listening.
Yeah, thank you
Thank
once
you.
again.
Thank you.